They say we talk just alike, walk just alike, same damn swagger when we rock up on the.
So
Now here's the thing with the because I feel like this would be a good kind of argument to all of the female rap shit. You don't respect the Meccans, the Cardi, the Swedish and shit because of their subject matter, but you respect the Rhapsodies, the Snow the Products, the Chicas. If every female rapper was like Snow the Product, Chica, and Rhapsody, you know how fucking boring female rap would be?
true. There'd be an oversaturation of conscious rappers.
Right. So if there was no sexual female rap at all, that shit would be boring as hell, dude. Niggas finally got the picture. Some people finally got the picture about how, yeah, we need that kind of lit, like club rap, because it was lyrical, spiritual shit all the time. It would be boring. That applies to female rap. If every female rapper was talking about women empowerment and loving yourself, no matter how people tell you how you look, all that kind of shit, even female rap would be boring. We need that club stripper type shit.
And yes, okay, great. We do need that. We do. But I want to be selfish here for a second. The fact that you even brung up the fact that the stripper rap could be out the fucking picture, just imagine how, the general consensus, just life would be for the younger female demographic would be. It would be such a much more peaceful place. Not even like, I'm not saying that, that shit makes, life chaotic, but, bro, there would be more female role models. There would be, Nicki Minaj is not a fucking role model. No matter what you say, she is not a role model. I'm not going to mention her crimes and all she's done, but she dates a goddamn fucking child molester. Tell me in what universe where I must just sit here and say, she's doing the right thing. Whatever. You love someone no matter what they do, but okay, fine. That's my personal gripe. The Megan Thee Stallion, she sits here and drinks alcohol all day, all night, shakes her ass and then cusses more than most niggas do. So no, I don't want my daughter listening to her either. Cardi B fucking said she drug niggas. That's enough for me to say that she's a fucked up fucking, I don't want, fuck that, right? Yes. If that was the only thing we heard out of females, the female rap artists, okay, yeah, it would be boring. But let's put it like this, right? Could you, off the top of your head, name the 5 biggest artists or biggest rap artists right now? I can go ahead and tell you Drake.
Oh, I thought you was about to follow up with something. I thought you were about to say like the best rappers that do something else.
Oh, that was a question, bro.
The top 5 in general?
Sure,
the number one most popular artist in the world right now is easily between Drake and NBA YoungBoy. It's definitely one of them two. But Drake, right. NBA YoungBoy, The Baby, Megan, and Roddy Ricch, that's my 5.
Crazy. They all got nominated for a fucking award this year except NBA YoungBoy. Crazy. But yeah. Which one of them is a good fucking role model? Which one of them rap about? Which one of them are the conscious niggas?
Neither one.
None of them.
They all rap about like Drake will always be pretty much switches up what he rap about. Well, actually, his subject matter is just himself. Drake likes talking about himself, but Roddy Ricch and NBA YoungBoy and The Baby all talk about street shit, and then Megan stripper rap.
Exactly. So imagine if they were all on some conscious shit. Who would be the best rappers then?
It would be niggas. I think niggas would be bored of all their music because people would be like, bro, everybody's the same. It's always this lyrical shit all the time. Ain't nobody entertaining enough. I think Drake said that himself. Drake said that in the song. Drake said that in the song 100 with Game. He said, I would have, I think he said I would have way more fans if I stayed on some conscious shit. Something like that. I forgot how the bar went. I'm gonna look that shit up. I forgot. He said I would have way less fans if I didn't go pop and stayed on some conscious shit. Something like that. I'm gonna look it up. But he's aware of how he pretty much changed like his style in order to appeal to more people. He fully like aware of that shit. When I find out, I'm gonna say it. as soon as I said it, I found it anyway. I would have all of your fans if I didn't go pop and stayed on some conscious shit. So cause he knows that he doesn't really appeal to a lot of street like rap, like gritty, like street niggas like that. And he purposely did that to appeal to a bigger audience. And it worked. Like this nigga, the most popular rapper for 10 fucking years. And he said he knew that he didn't have to do that. He would be able to appeal to street niggas if he stayed like making that kind of music, but he didn't want to.
And that's the crazy part because shit, there's such thing as being conscious and being super popular. Look at Kendrick Lamar. When has he ever had to go the ignorant route? And you know, people look forward to listening to Kendrick shit. People look forward to listening to Cole shit. People look forward to listening to a Logic. People look forward to listening to a. I was gonna say Big Sean, but fuck, nah, he never mind. People look forward to listening to. There's a lot of popular yet conscious, not too flashy ass rappers. There's a lot of people like Tim Duncan ass niggas. There's a lot of people out there like that.
Is there though like popular niggas? Like think of a Joey Badass. People call to this day, people call Joey Badass underrated because he's not as big as a J. Cole or Drake, but they think he make better music than them.
And that's crazy because that's where the direction what my question was gonna go. If them people weren't popular, who would be? Those Denzel Currys, those JIDs, those Tierra Whacks. All of a sudden, when that music is in, there's a certain wave of music that's always going to be more in than another set. We were just in the era where and the mumble rapping was just the biggest fucking thing. So that stupid shit got over. We're now outside of that era a little bit, and we're now back in the, you know, stupid shit. Or generally the trendy shit is going to be more so popular than the other music, but you know that shit is there is specific types of styles of rap that get more over than other rap. And I understand when you're saying there's going to be too many cooks. If you say that, oh, everyone's on some conscious shit, then who you know what I'm saying? That's where I don't really have a problem with that universe. I don't really have a problem with that scenario. That's when talent really starts to take over and clout just gets not even in the equation no more. Now, shit, it wouldn't even be outside the realm for niggas like Denzel Curry to be a number one hit maker or J. Cole to actually be legitimized as a for sure GOAT, which he already is a for sure GOAT in some people's minds, but in others, he's not. Now, if females were on that, you know, if females were on that whole shit and they were on the conscious shit, and Nicki Minaj could can rap really well. If Nicki Minaj could maintain her flow and everything she's doing, yes, she would be legitimized as a GOAT. There are some people who think that she shouldn't be just based off of the bullshit she's been on for most of her career and the fact that she didn't have any competition. So
aren't you one of those people? You be roasting Symphony Miller all the time.
Hell yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna make it clear. I'm right the record straight. I'm one of those people that think Nicki Minaj had no fucking competition up until 2016. She didn't have no competition up until Cardi B came and no, Remy Ma came and weakened her ass, and Cardi B came in and finished her fucking ass off. So yeah, I'm one of them people. But yeah, if female artists were to sit up here and just ditch the whole rap and go conscious, then okay, cool. Now we have a Tierra Whack that's on top. Now we have a kind of a Rico Nasty on top. We have a SZA on top. Talent takes over. Talent isn't taking over with the female artists that are on top right now. It's clout and it's sex. And you mix sex and clout together, and what do you have? Megan Thee Stallion. You mix drama with all that, and you have Megan Thee Stallion getting number ones and everything. And, you know, you got, you know, it's when you take that shit out the equation, clout no more is in the conversation for who gets to be, who deserves to be on top. So I hear what you're saying, and I fully welcome that universe. I fully welcome that scenario to where, you know, everyone sounds the same, because then there's more opportunities for other people, for different people. You know?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to big disagree on that. If everybody made the same conscious music, bro, music would have no variety and it would be the same shit all the time. Niggas would get sick of it.
Oh, now I disagree with you on that one. Now, see, because look, just because they're all rapping about the you know, got the same kind of flow, people live different lives. So Drake could be on some, you know what I'm saying, talking about Drake being his own self. Drake could go back to his conscious flow. J. Cole could be on his conscious shit. Let's just bring up a you know, maybe a DaBaby or some shit. If DaBaby was on his conscious shit but rapping the same style, rapping his same, like saying the same shit but in a conscious sentiment. There's backgrounds behind certain people's shit. Some people rap from a base background. Some people just say shit and it just sounds good, like Young Thug. You know, if Young Thug was just, you know, for real and like oh, I took drugs and all that shit. And he was, factor in storylines, factor in backgrounds, factor in drama and all that shit. I'm not saying these niggas are going to go to Contra rap and just be boring and talking about the same shit, like different person, same shit. Because it's realistically going to be how it is, different person, different shit. How it's always been. So, I mean, factor in how I just said that Big Sean had a rap voice, a good rap voice.
I didn't even hear you say that you think Big Sean had a good rap voice. That's one of the biggest things niggas don't like about him. I didn't even know you thought that.
So yeah, he does. He sounds like a rapper. He does for sure. But
just wait till you hear 10 to 10. Just wait till you hear that song.
Oh boy, I'll listen to it right after this. But it's people that have different deliveries, that have different, attacks and methods of bringing in a flow that will make them stand out more. Now, what makes JID different from any other rapper? That he is so good with literary devices mid-song, and that his voice sounds so much deeper. I mean, not deeper, different. Hell no, not deeper. More different than everyone else's. He just his way of rapping sounds different. Now, say Drake is conscious now. Drake is gonna sound the same, but Drake is gonna rap conscious.
Yeah, of course everybody's gonna have like their own. Of course everybody's gonna have their own flow and how they sound like per se. You're gonna be able to hear JID or Drake and know that it's them. That's only gonna apply to certain people. There's gonna always be that group that sound the same, and everybody can be like, man, this new generation, all this shit sound the same. That's gonna always be that group of people that exists. You know how many fucking Juice WRLD copycats there are out there? Because it's gonna. Yeah, exactly. X2, a Lil Peep. It's gonna always be that group of people that sound like everybody else. It's just when it comes to subject matter, even if the instrumental is different, even if the flow switches up, it's like just hearing about the same subject, you're gonna get bored. And Rod Wave is an easy example. Good rapper, but I can't bring myself to listen to Rod Wave because every song I hear about this nigga is about fucking making it how he got it through the mud and how his life was so hard growing up and how he made it out now. I don't be trying to hear that shit all the time, bro. I get bored so fucking easily. I'm like, Rod, you a good rapper, but can you please talk about something else? I'm getting sick of this shit. And if it was a fucking whole community of rappers like that, I would hate that shit. I need some ignorant, Black Boy JB kind of shit to put me in a better mood, to make me laugh or something. I need something like that to mix it up.
Ah, okay. All right. So we have a common ground in mixing on reasonings, but I understand your reason.
My nigga, are you on a train? What the fuck?
I'm not on a train. Like I said, bro, I needs my heat, bro. It turned on. So,
oh, your furnace some shit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, so it's gonna come out. It do sound like I'm on a train, too. That's the wild part.
Nigga, all the transit. That's all I thought about.
This didn't turn on 4 times. You ain't heard it every time it comes.
No, I heard you say it earlier. You were like, y'all hear my heat? Just excuse me, I'm trying to stay warm. I heard you say that. I'm like, no, I don't even hear nothing. But this is the first time I'm hearing just cling, 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 cling. I'm like, this nigga. Next stop.
This is the loudest one. This is the loudest time, and it came on. But
it really sounded like you on the fucking subway. Oh my god, that shit funny.
That was wild as fuck.
But to end off on all that shit, bro. Yeah, I think that a stripper female rap has its place because if everybody was lyrical like a Rhapsody, it'll get boring and stale over time. The Big Sean shit, I don't necessarily think he a legend, but I see why you don't think he is because even though he was one of the more popular rappers of a certain decade, he was never at the top as one of the best. So I see why you say that as well. It's just I just got to figure out the difference with you with the popularity and the quality thing. Because like I said, you got Sean as more popular than Mac, but you got Mac as a legend and not Sean.
And there's gonna be a bunch of people that be called hypocrite on that shit. But trust me, man, I got valid reasons for it. I got valid reasons for it. It's just Mac's whole just style put together, which is more complete than Sean's. Sean lacks an identity. Who is he to the rap game? He's a rapper from Detroit. That is all he is. He you know what I'm saying? That's it. Really, that's it. What is Mac Miller to the game? Mac Miller was a funky ass white kid who fucking, you know what I'm saying? The smoker, the looking for happiness, the guy that could take you out of a bad mood and all that shit. That was who Mac Miller was. The kid from Philly, the white kid from Philly rapping as good as the other black kids. You know what I'm saying? So I can say all that shit easily about Mac Miller, but what can I say about Sean, the black guy from Detroit, Michigan, who like I can't even think of shit. What does he do? I made it from the bottom. Now I'm here. Like, yeah, nigga, 5 years ago. Like,
I'm laughing because I can't even think of nothing to list.
Exactly, bro. He has no identity. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's undisputed. He has no identity. He has nothing to, you know, what?
Well, I will quickly say this. I feel like he has an identity in the sense of when you hear the nigga voice and you hear his flow, you know it's Big Sean. Like he got that for himself. When you,
he's
the flow he got
easily
and
identified.
there you go. Yeah, he's identifiable. You can hear you can even when it comes to his bar, you can read a line and say something like, I can tell Big Sean probably said that shit. He's identifiable. So what's the difference between that? He's identifiable, but he doesn't have his own identity. What's the difference?
That's just having a unique voice, man. Fucking Drake took Big Sean's flow, and you could still sit up here and confuse something Drake said for something Big Sean said because it sounds more so Big Sean said it. But Drake is using his flow, so it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so his I Decided album, Big Sean I Decided album. There are some songs on there that I personally don't fuck with. I feel like he's trying to sound like Drake, but it's just so weird because Drake admitted to taking Sean's flow at some point, but Drake can do it better than Sean,
and that's fucked up. So when Drake easily identified too, and then Big Sean is also easily identified just based off of voice and everything. Nah, niggas like Lil Keed and Young Thug, they all fucking sound the same. But take something that actually, I can't even fucking say that because Keed and Thug say the same shit. So it's like you just gonna be fucked up. And it's crazy because they have a song together. I didn't know that. So go ahead and listen to I forget what the fuck it's called, Money Mansion Millionaire or some shit like that. Or some fucking say it's on the Long Live Mexico album for Lil Keed. Listen to that shit. Listen to both him and Young Thug. You don't know who the fuck is talking. You could swear that I think Lil Keed is Young Thug Jr. But that's
people
the
call
thing.
Gunna and Lil Baby Young Thug Jr. when they first came out, and now we got Lil Keed in the game too.
But it's crazy because now I can differentiate the two because I ain't heard Lil Baby enough. I've heard Lil Baby more, and Lil Baby's made better songs to where I can identify Lil Baby now. To where it's like, okay, if I'm gonna hear Gunna and I hear how he raps and everything, I already know Gunna's gonna come on the song rapping slow as fucking, saying some of the most elementary shit ever. I got a big watch. I have a big chain. My chain is gold. Like, you know what I'm saying? The wackest, most elementary ABC fucking Candyland bullshit you ever heard in your life. But then Young Thug will come on here saying something relatively the same thing, but he'll add a little fucking like flavor to it. I got a big watch, nigga. I got a big chain, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just the voices are a bit the same, but the flows are so fucking different. Gunna might be one of the most laziest fucking artists out, like, of all fucking time. But I digress. Niggas like Cardi are just like him. But as opposed to the whole Big Sean thing, yeah, he's easily identified. Him and like Wiz Khalifa and Meek Mill.
Didn't you say Wiz Khalifa wasn't the legend too? Speaking of him, didn't you say Wiz wasn't?
Yeah, no. I don't think Wiz Khalifa is. No, hell no.
I forgot you don't smoke. That's why, bro. You don't smoke, so you don't get it. You can't relate to Wiz. I'm capping. That's what a nigga would say.
Yeah, bro. They'd be like, "Oh shit, the music's not for you." Well, shit. No, look, listen.
That is true though. I will say this: the type of music that Wiz makes, he makes it for shit that I don't do. I don't smoke. I will never know how it feels to be fucking chilled out and high, like fucking smoking a few fucking blunts or twigs, whatever y'all niggas smoke. I will never know how that feels. So like, pretty much 90% of the music Wiz makes, I can't really enjoy. Cause like the vibe that he makes it for is a vibe that I'm never in, so I wouldn't get it. I'll truly admit that I can't relate to Wiz Khalifa's music.
But shit, the baby talks about killing niggas and niggas talking about he the best rapper. So that's weird. So relatability has a little bit to do with it, but then again, it just is discography. It's the overall consensus on the person. It's the flow. Wiz Khalifa was big to start out, and people are only going to throw a legend label at him because he still is a big name for some reason. I don't know fucking why. Whenever Wiz, and he's still dropping music, whenever he drops something, it's not advertised. No one's talking about it. Wiz Khalifa has not been on a billboard since fucking Charlie Puth. It's been a long time since you've seen Wiz Khalifa prevail in the music industry, and yet why would it seem fair to give him a legend? You know what I'm saying? Why would it be fair to call him more of a legend than somebody like, Lil Uzi Vert or some shit that's seen the damn billboard, still seeing the billboard over and over again? Lil Uzi Vert would wind up a bigger artist than Wiz Khalifa at the end of the day. And niggas will be like, oh, niggas that's talking about lean and the shit that Lil Uzi Vert be on. Could you really sit here and imagine that he's better than someone that's not on the same shit, that's a little more mature? Bro, you don't have to be. Bro, maturities could be so different. Eminem is one of the most immature fucking rappers ever. But here he is as my GOAT and a lot of people's top 3, a lot of people's top 5, top 10. But rarely will you see Eminem outside of a top 10 on a serious sentiment. It has nothing to.
I will say this real quick though, in regards to the Wiz Khalifa shit, saying he ain't been on no shit since the song with Charlie Puth. The thing with that is like the See You Again, yeah. See You Again came out in what, 2014 or 15. Wiz was, depending on who you ask, he was already an established nigga before that. Like Wiz's first album came out 2006. Like the nigga had been rapping. And then the Cabin Fevers, the Taylor, all that shit, all that came out like a few years beforehand, like early 2010, all around there. So like Wiz has already been in the game for so many years to where him not really having a huge song since 2015 don't really matter. Like the nigga already had his status solidified.
The fact that you just told me that he's been making music since 2006 fucking shocks me, because I didn't know that. So that tells me, and it's not even like I was just closed-minded to music. Shit, I thought Wiz Khalifa just like a Trinidad James ass nigga started and then became popular. But
no, yeah. he blew up in like 2009, 2010 from Black and Yellow, but he was already rapping like years beforehand. You know how it is. Niggas already got a few mixtapes and shit out, but then they finally get that one hit song. So yeah, Wiz didn't blow up till 2010, but he already had a lot of mixtapes and shit out before that.
For sure. But no, he was big. Here's the thing. You get big, like Wiz. I'm glad you brought up that initial release. You get big, you come out, you get bigger, and you have the job of maintaining that popularity and making it go up. That's the only way you become one of the best rappers. You keep getting better. You don't stay stagnant and drop a project and be like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? This was good enough. Niggas said it was good. No, bro. How many fucking, you know what I'm saying? Again, with the Big Sean thing, how many fucking great things has, Wiz Khalifa done? How many great projects have come out? You can't be good your whole career and then niggas talking about legend.
You're right. You know he's been a grade B his whole career, but he never got an A.
Exactly, bro. Like, no, I'm not about to fucking, like, you're the Ramon Sessions of rap. Like, how you about to sit up here and be fucking coasting and averaging 10 points your whole fucking career, and then, Hall of Fame. Well, he's never really done bad. He's just, you know what I'm saying? He's never done bad.
That
so
nigga said Ramon Sessions. That was the most obscure. You could have said DJ Augustine or something. That nigga said Ramon Sessions.
That's just the perfect analogy, bro, because Ramon Sessions has been good his whole fucking career. He's never really been an ass. Like, no one's really ever said he was ass. He's just been either average or good, bro. And that's, you know what I'm saying? How you jump from good? Like, that's that's the shit I want to bring up with the whole XXXTentacion shit. How does X jump from fucking good to fucking legend all because of a fucking gunshot? That makes no fuck. It's disrespectful to the fucking person, because it's like, all it takes is dying to become great. And then for Wiz, bro, how you gonna be good, average, And there's no borderline great for Wiz Khalifa. I think he's good, borderline average. He's decreasing for me, where Big Sean is increasing because guess what? Big Sean shit actually get talked about. Wiz Khalifa is not having shit being spoken on anymore. Wiz Khalifa's quiet, bro. Even if Wiz is doing shit, he's and again, there's no hate on Wiz. He's one of the coolest motherfuckers you will ever read up on. He's the chillest guy. But the motherfucker is not a legend. Let's just be clear on that.
You want to know what's crazy about that? Because I was going to say, I ain't heard nothing from Wiz Khalifa since the Rolling Papers 2 shit that came out in 2018. I just looked up his discography. This nigga Wiz Khalifa has dropped 3 mixtapes this year. One of them just came out at the beginning of September. I had no fucking clue. This nigga has dropped 3 mixtapes this year. I didn't know he dropped anything since 2018.
I thought he stopped after Rolling Papers 2, and Rolling Papers 2 was too fucking long and too damn mediocre. The only damn song that was good on there was the song that he had. The only song that was being talked about was the song he dropped with Lil Skies. So, it's just
3 mixtapes in 1 year. I ain't hear about a single one. That's crazy.
3 fucking mixtapes. I've heard more about fucking what's the name? I've heard more about Bad Damn Baby this year that ain't done shit but get in trouble than Wiz fucking Khalifa dropping 3 damn he is not, bro. No one's been saying shit. No one said shit. No one's gassing them up. I even have a channel, not a channel, but I even follow a channel on Instagram to where they tell me the new shit that's coming out. Bro, they didn't even tell me that Wiz Khalifa was dropping shit. They're fucking oblivious to the fact that Wiz has 3 fucking projects out right now. And it's like, no one's about to sit up here and talk about Wiz Khalifa and the best rapper of the year conversation. No one's even calling this nigga underrated anymore. No one's talking about him. And how could I sit up here and say someone that dropped 3 fucking mixtapes is a legend? Someone that just dropped 3 damn projects this year is a legend when you didn't even notice he dropped anything. For the people that are watching this far into this damn podcast episode and you're telling yourself that you knew, you can go ahead and think he's a legend all you want and listen to his shit. There's a such thing as a personal legend. You go ahead and think he's a legend all you want, but in the general consensus of rap, at the end of the day, how can you seriously have a serious look on your face and say that he can contest people like the Ice Cubes of the world and the Ghostface Killers and the fucking, you know what I'm saying, and the Cam'rons and the Biggies and the Tupacs and the Eminems?